setting up a cage on the lawn for a fist fight is so unique and so individual that this is an event that will absolutely cross over from the sports pages to the news pages. You know, I can imagine the demand for media and everything else is going to be completely and utterly off the chain. So the attention on this, the eyeballs on this are going to be gigantic. But more than anything else, because it's a unique celebration of American independence, that's why a lot of American fighters want to be on there. There's a lot of fighters who have retired that are talking about coming back. Conor McGregor, for one, is adamant that he's going to be fighting on the card. He keeps posting pictures of himself training now. John Jones, considered the GOAT, the greatest of all time in mixed martial arts, he's adamant that he's coming back for this card, even though he's retired because he was too scared to fight Tom Aspinall up a heavyweight. All these little narratives, but they're all desperate to be a part of this unique individual one-off event. And I understand it. I'm desperate to be there. I've been covering UFC for 2 decades, and it's like the other year when they did the Sphere in Las Vegas. Attending that event felt unique. It felt like a one-off. It was something the UFC had never done before. And it was nothing short of breathtaking, honestly. Not to blow smoke, but to be in that room and to have that multi-sensory experience while fights were going on was completely and utterly bizarre, but incredible in equal measure. And I think the White House will be completely and utterly bizarre, but also because it's a one-off, no one's going to do it again. No future president's going to go, okay, UFC, come back, we'll put another cage up because it was so good last year. Of course, it's never going to happen again. So I think for that reason, a lot of people want to take part in its uniqueness.
Yeah, no, I agree. And I guess the question is, the Saudis are going to have their eyes on this as well, right? So what's the level up? What's the next stage from this? Are they going to try and do something bigger out in Saudi? I'm not sure how much bigger you can get than the White House. But again, it just goes through to, I think someone was talking about this to me, that I heard the term fightflation. It's like inflation for the...
Great word.
Yeah. And it's like the things just get bigger and bigger. And again, going back to say like the Matchroom, just even though a lot of these other promotions are big in the relative side of things, it's levels. And it's like, where can you take it to? Interesting. Yeah. And it'd be interesting if John Jones does come back. With unfortunate situation with Aspinall, and I wasn't a big fan really of how Dana kind of seemed to be speaking about it afterwards. But I guess with Aspinall out of the picture for the foreseeable, a good opportunity for John Jones to make a comeback without that any more accusations of ducking, which I'm on the same page as you there. It definitely seems like that was the case.
But it also allows him to probably come back. And with the heavyweight division, it is a very thin division. It's probably the thinnest division in the UFC because most individuals who are naturally gifted sports athletes that are 6'4" upwards and 250 pounds upwards, certainly in America, there's a lot more attractive, there's a lot more money, and there's a lot less knock on the body if you go to sports like basketball, even American football. You sit on the bench for an American football team, get a couple of run-outs a season, you're probably earning an awful lot more than competing in the heavyweight division of the UFC, certainly until you become a UFC champion. So there is a void there that absolutely needs to be filled. But because of that reason, if John Jones, like if Conor McGregor comes back, he's going to really struggle against anybody in the top 15 at lightweight because, with all due respect to Conor, he's been out the game an awful long time, and iron sharpens iron, and they would the top 15 would wipe the floor with Conor, I would have thought, at this level. So he would have to be picked with another veteran, somebody coming back, someone coming out of retirement, like a Nate Diaz or a Jorge Masvidal, something like that. It would be a feature. And I think the same thing with John Jones. He'd come back, you look at the heavyweight division, there's nobody exciting in the heavyweight division other than Tom Aspinall, who is unavailable, that pushes the needle with